Yes guys, what's going on? AdamMcKola here, AdamMcKola TV. We are back. Manchester United have drawn 1-1 with Spurs in our opening game back in the Premier League, and I've got to say I'm sat here with a whole host of disappointment. I'm really gutted right now, really disappointed. Not only am I a little bit fuming about that penalty decision towards the end to be given and overturned, although when you look at the penalty you think that's a little bit soft. Should it have been overturned? I think not. I think about David de Gea's performance, and I think, yes, you made a great save to keep it at 1-0. Yes, you recovered a few times and made some decent stops. But ultimately, that was a disgraceful goal to give away. Jose Mourinho's team absolutely bottled it. Didn't really want anything to do with Manchester United. Jose seemed scared of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and his United side never ever came out to play. Their goal came courtesy of a little bit of luck. Seeing as United made an awful mistake with David de Gea. And apart from that, they never ever looked like scoring. As for United, we had most of the possession, apart from a short spell when they scored and we seemed to go into our shell again just before half time. Apart from that, we're the better team throughout the game. They're lucky we didn't get 3 points. We are, I'm not going to say unlucky, we only have ourselves to blame. Yes, there were frustrating things, including that decision, which we'll go into later. But overall, like, we should have been taking our chances. We should have been making more of the possession, and we should have been doing more to get 3 points. We didn't, and ultimately it's cost us 2 points, a crucial 2 points as well. Sheffield United win their game in hand and they go clear of us by a point, and of course Chelsea win and they're 5 points clear of us and they're sitting in fourth. Still plenty of games to go, but overall you're left feeling with a disappointment. A draw against Spurs isn't a bad result at all. You maybe take it before the game, but after you see the way the game went, nah, you don't want to take it, because we should have won. We were the better team, we got the better players, we got the better manager, we should have won. It's as simple as that. Yes, Jose's won great things down the years, but he's a shell of his former self. And that's me not saying, Ollie's going to come in and win loads of trophies, because he might not. But Jose, really, we all heard about him going to Spurs, having this team and being a big man with it, potentially winning the league and all this, that and that. What's he doing? Sitting at home parking the bus and being scared to attack Man United, the team that he left so disastrously. Come on, bruv. Come on, man. That wasn't good enough there. You know, they never ever wanted it. If you're a Spurs fan watching that, you'd be thinking, what the fuck have I just watched? We're used to coming at home to these teams and looking to beat every single one of them. There's not one time today Spurs had in their mind they wanted to win this game. Apart from the shockingly went 1-0 ahead. They probably thought, fucking hell, we're going to get away with this. We're going to get away with it. And it looked like it for a long time until Paul Pogba came on and changed the game. You look at it in the first half, we had a Rashford chance. Hugo Lloris made 2 fantastic saves today. One from Marcus Rashford in the first half with his feet, one from Anthony Martial with his hands. In the second half, he drew a great save. Marcus Rashford did from Lloris. Hit it clean on the great volley. The defender had failed to clear it after a Bruno cross. Rashford smashed it low, and it looked like it was going in. Hugo Lloris keeps it out. Little bit of luck in it. If Rashford doesn't hit it as cleanly, probably goes into one of the corners. But he did. And Lloris saved it. Fantastic save. In the second half, one of Martial's best moments in the game. He wasn't great today. One of his best moments in the game was that moment where he drew the save from Lloris. Looked like it was going to be a goal. Looked like it was going to make it 1-1. But it didn't. Another great save from Lloris, who hasn't been in great form. And De Gea hasn't been in great form. And that goal that we conceded, you look at, we had that Rashford chance. He had another half opportunity after Daniel James had some hard work down the right-hand side, whipped the ball into the box, and it was just over Marcus Rashford. We started off well in the 25-30 minutes opening, and then it just fell away. It fell away. That mistake. Maguire, poor. What are you doing, bruv? You're leaving it to Fred. Come on, you're leaving it to Fred. Why don't you just smash Fred? Smash Bergwijn and send the ball back up the other end where it's come from. Why are you thinking Fred's got it? Fred ain't got it. Fred's behind him. Smash them both. You didn't. Bergwijn has a shot now. He's got a shot. If it's an excellent shot, it's going in. But a matter of fact it wasn't even a great shot, and it still went in because David de Gea, that was poor. Greasy surface, whatever you want to say. Loads of shit going. Bruv, David de Gea expects to save that 10 times out of 10. That was a disgraceful bit of keeping. What are you doing? I save it. I hold it. It was poor. Bergwijn will be feeling good about his goal because his run he looked good, do you know what I mean? But ultimately, United were at fault for that goal. We're at fault for giving them a sniff. We're at fault for letting them into the game. And then our heads went, we dropped. And we didn't get back into it at half-time. Half-time came, United got back into it. I was hoping for a few subs, you know, a little bit earlier. We waited till around the 60th minute mark. You know, Paul Pogba comes on. Paul Pogba comes in, changes the game. You already sense Anthony Martial's on it. That's when we create that opportunity for him to draw the save from Lloris. Bruno's coming back into it again. I thought Bruno was excellent throughout the game. Despite 2 moments where he could have passed it and he opted for the shot. One of them was very close. One of them was in the last minute and went wildly wide. Like, sometimes, bruv, when the better pass is on and we're chasing the game, make the pass. If someone's in, make the pass. We know you can score and your penalty was fantastic. And you were our best player today. You know, Bruno was our best player today. I'm not criticizing. But, bruv, sometimes slip someone in. Slip someone in. You can see people, your strikers not getting no service. You got a chance, slip them in. Instead of taking that shot, trying to get the glory. We know we can do it, but sometimes it's not on. Look for the pass. And that was a little bit frustrating. Pogba comes on, wins the pen, absolutely done Dyer. But what the fuck's Dyer doing with his hair, by the way? Looking like someone's dad on a trip to Benidorm, midlife crisis, gone mad, had a mohawk in 2020. Don't know what the fuck's going on there. Paul Pogba, little bit of magic feet, steps past him with ease. He drags down Paul Pogba. Penalty. Bruno scores it. 1-1. United are back in. I feel like United are going to win. Spurs had a few opportunities from free kicks and set pieces. But besides that, United were getting the ball down and attacking them again. We were getting at them again. And for me, should have won. Should have scored again. We didn't, you know. And I feel like the decision to not give that penalty, look, if that goes to VAR because the ref didn't see it, I don't think the VAR is going to give it. But when the referee has given it, the on-pitch referee has given it, there's clear contact, by the way. He does hit Bruno. Yes, it may be soft, but you get a free kick for that. So if you get a free kick for that, it's a foul. Is there enough doubt? Is it a clear and obvious error to be overturning that? I don't think it is, and I think VAR is just full of shit. They make the rules up as they go along, in my opinion. That should never have been overturned. Never have been overturned. Never. But I'm not angry at that. I'm more angry at the fact that David de Gea has cost us 3 points. Roy Keane's right with what he said. Don't let him on the damn bus. Let him catch drive, hitchhike or something. Because that's not good enough, Dave. I love you, bro. That's not good enough. You've been here for how long, man? And you made some great saves after that. But we're not forgetting that awful. It's showing in front of me now that we're not going to forget that because it was a mistake and it was fucking awful and you should have saved it. At least hit it away. And Roy Keane is right about that. David de Gea needs to give his head a wobble. Paul Pogba needs to start the next game. United need to get back to winning ways, hopefully. 12 games unbeaten now. 8 wins, 4 draws. Remember what I was saying before the game? You lose the game, you lose all your momentum. You win the game, you're flying again. We've drawn. So if we go into the next game and we win, happy days. We've snatched victory from we snatched a draw, you know, from defeat, which is fantastic. 80th minute we got that goal. But it's a missed opportunity, that. It's a missed opportunity. Jose was scared. We should have made the most of it. We weren't clinical enough in the final third. You know, Daniel James had a good, bright opening 20 minutes. Then he went away. Martial had a spell in between half-time and, in between when Pogba came on and he went off. And actually, no. I don't think he was on with Pogba. Sorry. But regardless, Martial had a spell of 10 minutes in the second half where he drew that save. But apart from that was poor, very poor. And if Igalo starts ahead of you, that's your fault because of how poor you've been in this game. Rashford, great opening 20 minutes, tired as the game went on. And you could clearly see there was a little, Paul Pogba found with a magnificent ball. Oh my God. And Rashford's touch was just heavy and then he fouled Davinson Sanchez. And you go further back, McTominay tired, Fred tired. They looked bright and lively in the start of the game. Matic came on, looked good when he came on. Pogba, phenomenal, showed you why he's our best player. Bruno Fernandes was our best player on the night and our man of the match. And And further back, I think there's question marks over the goal, question marks over Luke Shaw's contribution to that goal, Maguire's contribution to that goal, De Gea's definitely his contribution to that goal. Wan-Bissaka's got to do better going forward. Feel he needs to offer a little bit more, especially with us now boasting a better attack. But overall, you can't blame him for the defeat. You can't. I don't think Lindelof, you know, he won his aerial duels in the second half. Harry Kane didn't have a sniff. So whilst we can criticise some of our players like Martial and Rashford and James and all that, you know, Harry Kane was shocking today. I don't think Spurs was great at all. But look, it's a point, difficult place to go. We've kept our run going. You win your next game, and it's not bad, you know what I mean? But right now, with the rawness of the result, I feel gutted. I feel really gutted. Really gutted. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think in those comments below. We're about 6-7 away from hitting 100 members, so click join if you can. Like, comment, share and subscribe. Thank you to those that joined us on the watch along. Make sure you're checking out the fan cams, the live fan cams that we've did as well. Keep it locked to AdamMcKola TV. But for now, I have been AdamMcKola. I'm out of here.